in real life. See, like, again, it looks kind of weird. Don't get it. It's launching cracks again. Okay, we're all set. Alright, welcome to another stream. Frontier 3836, KDFW to Miami, and we're joined by Spirit Airlines. What's your flight number?
1574.
1574. Alright. It's gonna be a race between the two ultra low cost carriers. Not really a race, I think my cost index is like super low.
-6.
Yeah, I think mine is something super low. I mean, I changed it. I had to change some stuff with the registration, so I amended the flight plan. I'm not sure if it went back to whatever it was before, but 10% battery remaining. What the hell? Where am I?
The Phoenix. It's really the best aircraft in the game.
What makes you say that right now?
I mean, it just looks so good, like so believable. Like everything, and I mean, you know, the systems are great, performance is good, sounds are great.
Southwest 723, taking off from runway 13 left. Dallas left in.
Man, it's 34 degrees in Dallas already. Wow. It's wild.
Yeah, that's odd.
Like, Dallas gets pretty hot, but you know, we're still in March. I had a little bit of a problem, but I fixed it. I was trying to load the Frogs 5 arrival, like straight from the page there, and the Frogs wasn't there. Like, I selected ILS 9, and then I looked for the Frogs wasn't there. So then I went and put the arrival first, and then the runway, and now it's there. I was like, what the hell? I mean, they must have just updated it, and I know that a new update was available on Navigraph, so I did it before I started, but I mean, that was super weird for me.
I don't know if I have this plane updated.
So 154.3. How does the weather look on yours? I mean, technically it says scatter at 25,000. I don't see a single cloud.
Yeah, there is no clouds for me.
Oh, okay. Now I'm like freaking out every time for the weather.
How did you add the... Oh, yeah, it wasn't showing me the Frog 5 if I had the ILS 9 selected.
Yeah, must have been a bug. But if you select the frogs first, then you're good. So I was freaking out there for a second. I was like, what the fuck happened?
Ready to go.
I fucking hate this shit that you can't click the button. I mean, it looks 74 FPS. You shouldn't notice really a difference with 100. I think.
You definitely can, but maybe not in this game.
Okay, QNH 2977. No ATC. I'm going to what? 35?
That's Peter.
Huh?
What is the seat up?
12655. Almost done, just need them to finish boarding and run the performance.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Frontier doesn't fly in meters, like, and the weight was fine in pounds, but why is it in fucking meters? I don't
What is
get
in
it.
meters?
My EFB was in meters.
The performance stuff, you mean?
Yeah, the performance and all that. Do this. Yeah, final weights 54.3, 25.1. Let's do this. Intersection Echo Golf. Live weather. $68, $71, $71. 2, 1.1. Right. And the final load sheet. Okay. So we're gonna push back. Let me get out here. Lima. Take Lima to 17 right. Yo, what is this thing here? What does it say? No dinosaurs? Or no dogs? No live animals in cargo compartment. Oh, okay. Yeah, Spirit had the same thing. Why is this thing getting so many starters at the gate with utility of 50?
Getting quite a lot of small stars.
I mean, do you have the default scenery?
Yes.
I got the Ini builds, but I also deleted the rolling cache because I flown into fucking Japan yesterday, so I wanted a fresh start. I don't think it has, like, anything to do with me turning off, I mean going from frame generation 3 to 2. That doesn't make any sense. What do you think?
I don't think it's that.
Fuck, I mean I got it down to 50. Right. Just interesting, like I don't usually have this much fucking stutter, like what the fuck?
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
What happened? You disappeared.
No, I'm still here.
Your nearest usable exit may be
Oh, so it's mine?
behind you.
No, I
Emergency
didn't
lighting
crash.
will guide you to an exit.
I don't see you
In
in
an
the...
emergency, leave all baggage
Oh,
on
you're
board.
pushing back.
Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as
You're
shown.
not gonna say anything?
It must be fastened whenever the
I
seatbelt
thought I
is
told you,
and we recommend that you keep
Oh.
it fastened at all times.
but
If the air supply
I was
fails,
flying the other day when I was flying the 777 to Brazil.
pull a mask
It,
towards you
I was
to
like in the
start
middle of
oxygen.
the jungle
Put
and
the
it
mask
kept
over
disconnecting
your
from
nose
VATS,
and
and for whatever reason the server was going bad, I think.
with the
Yeah,
strap.
I think there is
Pull on
a...
each side
I
to
heard there is a
adjust.
bug on the new
Put on
update
your
of
own mask
Repilot.
before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the top. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you.
DFW traffic, Frontier Flight 3836. Leaving out of spot 47, taxi to 17 right via Lima, DFW.
cabin is now secure for takeoff.
You taking off flaps too, as well.
Yep. Ah, fuck. Sparked windshield.
You went back to Sim Update 5?
Oh yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, no, I've had ever since I tried the 5, everything went well, and then it did that stupid thing about the community folder. Then I was like, okay, fuck it, back to 4, and then because I was getting those issues with whatever, like in performance and this and that, and I was like, nah, man, just update 5 looks so much better. So I went back to Sim Update 5, and it's been good, except when they updated the new Update 5, the windshield bug came up with the Phoenix. So, but I was like, you know, I can fly with a dirty windshield. I really don't give a shit, as long as everything else works out fine. I mean, it's a little bit weird, but not a deal breaker, I'd say. Yo, I think Jeff is watching our stream right now because I told him, bro, I'm flying your airline. I don't think he can comment because,
He flies for Frontier now?
oh yeah, he's been there a while now. He's a captain. He upgraded
Nice.
not too long ago. Fuck, the only thing I don't like about the Phoenix, I don't know if it's the Phoenix or whatever, but it's just so hard to like modulate the brakes. If I had pedals, like it would be so much better, but it's like, especially when you park, you have to go single engine, because if not, like you slam on the brakes every single time. It just sucks. Okay, so you're almost here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jeff
I think it,
is watching us, but he can't comment because he doesn't have a Twitch account. Maybe he'll make one. Alright. Fuck it. Chime them. That's it.
looks like your nose wheel is off the ground.
Yeah, it was the same for me earlier. Like for your airplane. DFW traffic, Frontier Flight 3836, departing 17 right. DFW. So weird flying Airbus again. I was lately just using the triple and the 7.3, and it's so weird.
Yeah, it's nice to change every now and then.
TFW traffic, Spirit Wing 1574, departing runway 17 right, TFW.
Enough him flying. it's pretty crazy with the stutters. I mean, deleting the rolling cache and then not doing a test flight out of here was probably a bad idea, but at the same time, shit, like, and it is pretty densely populated area and stuff, but come on. Yeah, I switched the view outside, bro. It took like 3 seconds to load. But like I said, it probably has to do with not having a rolling cache, but fuck. I mean, perhaps TLD is too high here. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, bro.
Will you get the A220?
It's not in my bucket list, but it sounds like a fun airplane to have for like regional flights. Because we only have like the CRJ, and then do we even have the 175?
Yeah, Blessings to US has it, but it's not complete.
Oh, let's see. Right now it's pretty smooth. Fuck, bro. Earlier I was. Oh, I'm still doing it. How was your performance? Hello? How's your performance?
Right? Oh. Kilo 300. It's good. I did change the FPS cap. I'm using the in-game one. The frames are not as stable, but I mean that's fine.
So you did follow my advice for once.
I mean, why not try it? I know it wasn't the issue with the A350. How long is this flight? A couple hours?
Yeah, I don't know how much tailwind we have, but about that. So what did you do? You capped your FPS at 40 and you're doing ×2 frame gen?
I capped it at 36.
Oh.
Yeah, times
So what are you getting now?
72.
Oh, okay. I capped it a little higher, so I'm getting 74. But my TLOD max here is 250.
I
How-
got 300.
I mean, like, even yesterday, we were flying out of Tokyo, and because I've never been there before, it had to download everything real time, so I was getting a considerable amount of stutters for not being in like a uni-build scenery, and I believe that has to do with the fact that I've never been there, so maybe that's why. I just like to delete it every once in a while because, you know, if it's like
I
old.
mean, I know you should do it when you update the game.
Yeah, I
Deleting
mean,
the WASM is such a beta.
yeah, when I delete the WASM, I haven't done it in a while, but Basically, yeah, you have to like. I think you mentioned chase plane goes to shit. You have to redo everything. I'm not sure about that because I don't have chase plane. My views, I think they stay, but like for example in the PNDG, I have to reinstall the nav database and do a bunch of other stuff. In the Phoenix, I think it's less painful. I think in the Phoenix you don't have to do anything really.
In the Phoenix, it changed my settings. Like my throttle calibration is off, so during takeoff, like it kept giving me, like it was hard to put it in flex, and then in climb, it was giving me like level azimuth,
Oh,
like levers azimuth.
Man, because you got a
Because-
double, right?
Yeah. And they're slightly different when they're paired together, so I have to do the calibration, but to do it you need to like start from idle. Kind of with it,
see, I don't have that issue. Like when I did the WASM, my throttle calibration remained, so I don't know. Maybe it's because you did it with the different throttle quadrant that you had before.
No, I've flown the things before. The piston. Just need to remember to do a backup of the chase plane folder. That's the worst. I have to redo all the views for every plane now.
Yeah, my performance is not really the best this flight. I really doubt it has anything to do with frame gen 2 versus 3, but I don't remember when was the last time I struggled so much when going outside the airplane.
Maybe it's the rolling cache.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It has to like reload everything. And to be fair, like I fly in the US a fair amount of time, so my question though is like you know that my rolling cache limit is pretty high, but how big is the file? Like, okay, if the file is like, you know, 64 gigs, is that enough to like pre-cache the entire United States?
I mean, it depends. What are you? It's probably not like the scenery and not everything is the scenery, but to this morning, I think the flight I did, it was my first flight after deleting the rolling cache, and yeah, I have some status at the beginning.
You know, it makes me worry because we're gonna go into Miami and I didn't load the sim there yet with the new rolling cache, so I hope.
Oh, good luck. with the scenery as well.
Yeah. But honestly, when I ran it the first time, that Glyso Pro was really good with performance. But again, I've done a bunch of test flights out of Miami, so I don't know.
Why are you cruising?
35.
What's your altitude now?
31. 35 is going to be kind of close. The max is 36.6. I usually like to have 1,000 feet of margin, but we're slowly getting there. Typical 321.
You're heavy though.
I must be, yeah. I mean, gross weight right now is 172.8.
I mean, I'm almost 20,000 pounds lighter. Higher than. Did you change the weight on the payload and Singrid?
No, I had the... When I did it the first time, like I said, it gave me a pretty light load. And then, when I did it, when I amended it to change the registration, it suddenly gave me a high payload, so... I don't know. Yo, what's up? Time Machine Gaming. How's it going, bro? Fuck, dude, I'm doing 7-7. Let me bump it up a little. It's like way too slow.
Was 7.6.
Yeah, I bump it
Can you
up.
not boost?
No, you gotta change the custom index. Anything that's green, you can't touch it. So let's see. This is what 782. Custom index 50. It costed me like 400 pounds. Let's try 70. Does that give me 79? Yes, it does. And I still land with 8.3-ish. But I don't know if it downloaded the wins. Let's try. I am feeling better for sure. I am feeling sort of good. Still, you know, congestion here and there, but definitely better than I was feeling a few days ago. I will be in town. I don't know if I can go to class on Tuesday, because if I'm still congested and stuff like that, you feel really good. You start pushing yourself for the first 5 minutes. You start feeling horrible, so it just doesn't make sense. Realistically, I think I can probably go back on Thursday, but Tuesday is wishful thinking. At least without, you know, like PEDs or that kind of stuff. You know, what's weird? My NVIDIA overlay stopped working. Like I opened the sim today, try to load it, doesn't work.
Yeah, that's as usual. Need to step away for a little bit.
Alright. Is Houston online? I know they were online earlier, but I don't know.
It's not right now. Now it's nothing until Miami San.
Oh, so Miami open? Because they weren't open earlier.
Yeah. There is Miami, Send and Approach and Tower right now. But let's see.
Alright, we'll talk to you later. getting these performance issues, mostly because I deleted the rolling cache, but also I tried to go to FrameGen X2 from X3 to lower VRAM usage, but I guess it's just the rolling cache that's the problem. Is to rebuild the entire thing, so whatever.
What's your ground speed?
$467. What's yours?
480.
I think you have better winds at 37 then. I'm just too heavy to get there.
I mean, it's only 13, 15, 16, 17. Why is it? Let it start out today. Okay, I got 20, never mind, 21 knots of vision.
What happened there?
I don't know, it was like 12 knots of tailwind, and as soon as I started to say it, it kept flying.
Oh, I have it 12, 13. Oh, they're going up real fast. We got 16 now. 466 over the ground.
What speed do you have for the DC?
Probably gonna change it. No, 79 and 339. Yeah, I gotta change that shit. It's too high. We'll do 310, 79 and 310. I mean, right now I'm at cost index 70. I'm doing 787-ish.
Slow it down to 77.
I don't know if you heard me, but I went back to frame gen times 3 to see if it changed anything. Still the same shit, like when I go outside. It takes like a whole second before I can hear the airplane sound, and the terrain looks weird, and then it loads. But it takes about a second. And then the FPS are supposed to be at 111 with no issues, and they're not there. They're at like 109. So the CPU is definitely struggling. Hey, Time Machine Gaming. So I deleted my rolling cache just because I flew in Japan, and like I flew out of Japan, and because I've never flown there before, performance was like a little degraded because it has to basically download everything, which is completely normal. I mean, the more you fly into the same areas, the more caching you have, so the easier it is for the CPU. It doesn't have to re-download everything, even though my internet it's fast. But so I decided, hey, I'm going back to the US. I'm just gonna delete the rolling cache, which is recommended anyway to do every once in a while. Problem is, now that I deleted the rolling cache, I'm basically for the sim, it's like the first time I'm flying over wherever we are now, Alabama or Louisiana. So that's expected. I should have probably spawned in DFW or whatever and done a little bit of flying, but that's normal. And then I tried to go from frame generation X3 to X2 just to see if I can lower my VRAM usage a little bit. Honestly, I haven't checked it, but I just went back to X3. That honestly doesn't make a difference. So X2 I think is fine. You can't really tell. The FPS are 74 from 111 in this game. But the issue with, you know, changing views and the delay and all that, like just now, it's the rolling cache. It has to rebuild 64 gigs of stuff. So the more you fly into the same area over and over, like if I was to go to New York right now, I would have the same issues. I would need to fly in and out of there multiple times, pick an airplane, fuck around, pre-cache my terrain, and then it would work. They recommend deleting the rolling cache every once in a while because, you know, this game, nothing is right. So it has to, like, basically you could end up with corrupted cache files, and so I recommend, you know, every once in a while start from fresh, especially when you update the sim. They recommend to completely delete the rolling cache, because if there's a sim update and let's say this river right here was updated, you're trying to pre-cache with the old sim something that's not there anymore, and then the new sim, so they might conflict, so it's just better to just delete everything. But I'm running the same update since March 10th, I believe. But to be honest with you, I don't remember if it's still the beta 5 version, but I don't remember if ever since that specific update I've actually changed the cache like I was supposed to. So that could also be why, because within the beta a new version came out on March 10th and I updated it, but that's what gave me the Phoenix bug in the windshield. But I don't remember if I deleted the cache or not. I mean, so it is what it is. This flight is not gonna be really good with performance. I just hope that I can land in Miami without major issues. This plane is already difficult to land as it is, and plus if you get fucking stutters, like, oh my god. Yeah, I picked Frontier. I never flown Frontier on the sim, so it's like, let's try something different. And my buddy here, he's flying Spirit. Oh.
I never flown Spirit either.
And then the Frogs used to be the Frogs 4. Oh, bro, they changed this whole thing. Look at this. Look at the Frogs. It used to be the Frogs 4, and now it's the Frogs 5. And it's completely different.
You're the one that flies there. I have no idea.
Yeah, but they must have just... Does it say here? Procedure renumber, revise, chart size. So they must have... Oh, because you know what? Now they added transitions for everything. So if you go to... It used to be you just had leg. And then you had the straight shot to 9, or you would get vectors. But now they added everything. So you're coming in 8 left. You go off of RNAV from Froth. You're going to 8 right, booze. So it changed everything. You're going to 2-6, you're going here. Previously, if you were landing west, you were always going here. But if you were getting 2-6 right, Miami approach would always vector you on the north side. So yeah, they changed the whole procedure. Wow. I haven't updated my real EFB yet, but I'm sure it's the same thing. It says effective March 19th. So yeah, it still says landing east, use runway 9 transition. But that could be why in the MechDo earlier it was giving us that trouble.
Did you check with the plan mode if it's correct?
I'll,
Every waypoint?
I'll do that right now. Oh shit.
Why I don't see you anymore? Continuous.
Maybe it pulled away.
Nope. The pilot crashed.
Great. Does it say the message with the voice server disconnected, or did it just close?
It said, yeah, network error and receive fail. Yeah, it's always the same.
I had that on my long haul flying over Brazil, but
Yeah, I've been having it probably every flight since the update.
Shit, every time I do this, okay, go to the left, get stutter. Whatever. Why you say we're funny? I mean, we are funny, but... Oh my god, bro. This is like fucking... I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. Deleting the rolling cache. God damn. Fuck. So it's probably not a good idea to fly at 350, given the issues that I'm having. Not until everything goes back to normal.
The other day when I got the crash, like the departure and even in the morning when I woke up, like the performance was like great, no problem at all, no stutters, nothing. And then it crashed.
I mean, it is the one with the worst reputation, but like I watched the stream this morning. I asked the guy, hey, you know, 350, he's like, only had one wasn't crash in 2 years. I'm like, okay. But he didn't say I ran 14-hour flights or whatever. But he said only one. So
I mean, I told you, like, when it came out, and like for a year, like a lot of months, like everybody was complaining about WASM crashes, and I never got them. I may have gotten one, and then now in the last couple of months, it's alright.
I saw somebody had one on the 340-600 as well.
Yeah, I had one as well.
Really? When? What flight?
I was doing San Francisco to Hong Kong, and like around Alaska, orange screens.
When did this happen? Right after buying the airplane or what?
I think it was the day after.
Oh man.
Of the,
Oh my god, bro. I'm just trying to connect the dots. Like, why do some people get them and some people don't? Could it be like having too many airplanes in the WASM module, maybe? Like, I don't understand, because... But no, I mean, you had a bunch of airplanes before.
yeah. I don't know. I in
This
the
is-
time I checked that it wasn't like the why did it crash log. It's always something different or some stupid BS.
But you don't get any more crash to desktops like you used to, right?
No, I haven't gotten one in a couple weeks maybe, but you never know.
Yeah, that shit keeps me up at night, just finding out the cause of why something is not working like it should. Like, okay, it happens, whatever. Bullshit. Now I want to know why. How do we fix it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the problem with the WASM is it's probably not your fault. It's just the game and the plane.
Did you ever have one in the Phoenix?
No, I don't remember.
Probably not. Cause does Phoenix use WASM? I don't think it does.
Yeah, every plane uses WASM. I think the first plane to use less WASM is I mean it will be the L1011 because they're using the game for a lot of the systems.
That's an ini builds, right?
Yes.
Instead of fixing WASM, they're like, oh fuck it, I don't care. We're just gonna get off of that.
I mean, Flight Simulator 2024 has like ways for developers to use the game to simulate the systems. So
A lot of people say that 2020 is way better with stability. But, I mean, it's also an older game.
I mean, 2020 took them a lot longer to get it good, and it's simpler.
Yeah, you don't stream the data like you do here, right?
Yeah, no, 2024 is a lot better. I mean, it's supposed to be a lot better. You just need to.
I mean, with the graphics, 300% better.
I mean,
But with
graphics are better.
stability, I don't know.
Ground handling is better. Flight dynamics are better. They can use the game to simulate the systems. It's a lot lighter on the drive. Way quicker to boot up. Dude, 2020 took like 20-25 minutes to boot up.
When is Phoenix supposed to come out with the Neos? Do you know?
They don't say anything.
Yeah, they're probably just gonna come out one day. Hey, we got the Neos. If you bought the Seals from us, you can upgrade for free or $5.
Nah, no way. No, they already said the Neo is gonna be like full price. And if you have the seal, you get like an upgrade for the seal. Like a more modern software version or whatever of the plane.
Software like the MacDo?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
You're a type, you should know, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. Is it? Cause like this thing right here. So when we begin our descent, I never paid attention to see what software it has. If it has the old one, I think it has the old one. But this will probably go to green, and you can't change your managed speed anymore once you start your descent. But in the new software, you had the option to change it live, right? And I think there were other things here, but also you do get the ground temp option, which you didn't have in the old one, so I'm not really sure about that. Hey, look, I'm kinda doing better with performance.
Get over the water now.
You know, so it's probably a CPU bottleneck with that rolling cache, but whatever, bro. Just don't know how to fix it faster. Just randomly spawn and fly around or do whatever. I don't know.
I mean, this year is gonna be a crazy year for planes. 757 coming out.
An expensive year.
Oh yeah. I mean, L10 11 probably next week. 757 at some point. Hopefully 747. Maybe 787. The Phoenix Neo. What plane do you think Phoenix is gonna do next?
Are they gonna do another one? Because at the rate they're going, they don't seem very interested in doing anything else.
What are they gonna do? Close shop?
If I had to take a guess, a 330.
330, yeah. But the only,
Everybody wants a 330, bro.
The only
It's
option
the
is a
only
stupid
major one.
default.
It's the only major airline, modern airline that's
They-
not been.
And they might only do the 330-900, the Neos, or they might do also the classic. I don't know. But hey, a good amount of operators by now. I think they have the 330 Neo, so. But they're probably gonna stay on Airbus path. Does yours looks kind of like mine since we have the same Rex profile or not?
Not watching it, to be honest. Give me a second. Yours looks more gray. I don't know if it's my screen. Yeah, your sky looks darker.
Send me a picture of yours. I mean, a screenshot would be ideal.
Yeah, sent it on the screen.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, the contrast between the ocean and the sky for you is like more pronounced. Like there is more transition is about the same, but my ocean looks more faded than yours, I think. Like a slightly darker. And then same for the
I mean,
sky.
That's the thing for me, it's the color. And as you say, even the water for you is darker than mine. And more gray. Sure.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, my wife is going to Argentina tonight. She's like,
are you gonna do my same flight? I was like, listen, if South America looked good and if Buenos Aires had a scenery, I'd be like, yeah, sure. But honestly, I went to Rio and I mean, but it was nighttime, so that's not fair. I couldn't really see it. But it is well known that South America is not one of those areas that are like really good. So
I mean, Brazil is good because they did the world update.
yeah, I should probably fly during the day then.
If you go to Colombia, Chile, like the scenery is so bad,
Ah,
like in general.
yeah, I was flying with Nog yesterday. He told me basically the entire North America is good. Europe, like the whole Europe is pretty much good. And then you got Australia is good. Japan. The rest of Asia is not that good. Africa's not good. So there are only a few areas that really look good. I mean, you remember when we went to Edinburgh, how it looked. How good it looked. Key would be to fly in Europe all the time, but bro, you gotta get up at fucking either 5 in the morning or stay up until 5 in the morning. Because I don't enjoy flying this sim at night. Like, I want to get the views, I want to see stuff. Flying at night, especially because this sim is not really good with the lighting and stuff.
I mean, with the times you like to fly, you probably need to fly Asia, Australia.
Yeah. Because right now I think it's still dark there, but it will be sunrise pretty soon. I do the scenery in, not the airport, but Tokyo, just, it's really heavy. Really heavy on your CPU, but it looks so good.
If you have a decent payload, yeah. If you have 100 payload, it looks like they melted the city. There is no way you're already choosing the gate.
Why is that?
It's GSX.
Maybe that's why it never works when I get there.
Probably.
Oh shit, my door is still open. Is it the Phoenix that gives you like the option to print stuff in your printer?
I think the Phoenix says it. The Unibuild says it.
Oh, you
Yeah, if you go in the EFV settings, you have ACAS printer. No, the main settings.
Oh, this one. Okay. Is there a way to change the cabin announcements? I mean, I know some people fly with like their virtual airlines, like they give them announcements and stuff. But
I know there are the programs that give you announcement. I don't know if you can change it in this one. Maybe you can change the files.
I mean, yeah, the sim seems to be running pretty good. I don't know if it's because we're over the water, but I mean, my TLOD is nothing crazy. It's like 250. So I don't know. is kind of interesting. Why is the course here 178? Where's the 178?
Need to leave for like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Hopefully. I can get back.
Are you back on VATSIM?
Huh?
Are you back on VATSIM?
I should.
Okay.
No. I guess he crashed again. This is awesome. No, I am on WhatsApp. I don't see you on WhatsApp.
Are you sure? I'm on VATSIM radar and I see both of us.
I don't see you on Tikas.
The TCAS, it's normal. I'm too far away, probably.
I mean, we've been like, I'm like 15 miles behind. Yeah, to see. Anyway, I need to leave. Be back.
Alright. Miami Center hello, Frontier Flight 3836, just over backup for level 350.
Frontier Flight 3826, 3036 Miami Center, welcome. November 4691, Lima cross Cusel at 8000, QS altimeter 3008. Velo 347, descend and maintain 2000.
Down 2000, Velo 347.
American 1790, descend via the Clement to arrival Palm Beach lands east altimeter 3007. Roger. Miami Center, we'll be back in 1 minute. Polaris 427, contact Miami approach 126.85. Velo 347, turn left heading 190, Vector Stefano.
Left heading 100, Vector Stefano, Velo 347.
Center Skyhawk 76 Alpha Kilo.
726 Alpha Kilo, go ahead.
726 Alpha Kilo request cancellation VFR flight following.
726 Alpha Kilo, I'm sorry, squawk and maintain VFRC.
Frequency change approved, 76 Alpha Kilo, thank you.
Virgin 117 Foxtrot, Miami Center, squawk 4715. Velo 347, flighting 1304 miles on Fisher, maintain 2000 until established on the localized cleared LS 10 left approach.
You're gonna have to say again for Velo 367, sorry, I was taking care of the kids.
Velo 347, flighting 110, cleared ILS 10 left.
Flight heading 110, cleared ILS 10 left to Velo 347.
FedEx 01 Lima Romeo advising back. FedEx 01 Lima Romeo advised when back.
Center JetBlue 741 climbing through 8,000 for 1313 pass.
JetBlue 741 Miami Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
360 JetBlue 1041.
JetBlue 1050, change your advisory 122.82. JetBlue 1050, change your Unicon 122.82.
122.8 for JetBlue 1050.
Was that the Unicom was for JetBlue 2063?
Negative, it wasn't for you.
And Center American 1466 is back.
Roger. Jamaica 15, 4 seconds on that center, 124.55. Jamaica 15, 64, 10 seconds on that center, 124.55. For 691 Lima, expect our nav down approach.
Miami Center exec at 921 is through 11,800 for 169.
Executive 921 Miami Center, welcome. Velo 347, wind 10, direct 10, runway 10 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 10 left, Velo 347.
Virgin 117 Foxtrot, radar contact 44 miles southwest of the Snaggy intersection. Descend by the Bonefish Tree, Miami Land East, altimeter 3007. Bird 3210, good as maintain 4000. November 46, 901 Lima, cross of Vanity at or above 3000, clear to RNAV 9 approach. JetBlue 2063, expect clear 9 approach.
Expect runway 9, 2063.
It's the RNAV 9.
Expect RNAV 09, JetBlue 2063.
Airline 3587 at flight level 370.
Going 3587, Miami Center, welcome.
Miami Center, hello, November 3 Joseph, flight level 414.
Remember 31 Golf Juliet, Miami Center, squawk 0062.
Squawk 0062.
Roger. And Step Romeo Mike, you can expect the RNAV 5 approach. American 1046, contact Miami approach 126.85. 2685 from Earth. American 092, New York offline, squawk 2000, frequency change approach. You too.
So, 1 Lima Romeo,
Roger. Your 32 Tango flight present heading vectors due to localized. November 31 Golf Juliet radar contact 22 miles south of the Sully intersection. Welcome. Alexa 01 Lima Romeo contact Havana 124.55.
Havana 124.55. Thank you. Everyone.
JetBlue 2063 cross Havana at or above 3000, cleared RNAV 9 approach.
Southman at or above 3000, cleared RNAV 09, JetBlue 20.
American 1790, expect ILS 10 left. November 31 Golf Golf Papa discussion is to maintain 11,000 miles altimeter 3006.
Pilot discretion is to maintain 11,000 at 3006 on the maximum approach.
Army Air Tree contact Miami approach 126.85. Army Air Tree contact Miami approach 126.85. Alpha Alpha Charlie Tree Miami Center.
I'm on air cargo contact Miami 126.85. Sorry, bro. That.
Yo. You didn't get banned yet?
Nope. What's my fucking flight number?
Frontier Flight 3836 descend by the Fox 5 Miami Live East altimeter 3007.
Send via the Frogs 5, Miami landing east, 307, Frontier Flight 3336.
Miami Center, low, speed wing 1574, flight level.
Wings 1574 Miami Center descend by the Fox 5 Miami Live East altimeter 3007.
Descend by the Fox 5, speed wing 1574.
Executive 921, 4 miles altimeter 3006.
3006 is the executive 921.
Retreat to Tango, turn left.
Yeah, he messaged me like 3 times.
Yeah, I was watching and I was like, he's still on the network? Oh, you know also what happened? When I flew into Rio? I flew the ILS Zulu, I think, to 15. Whatever, the ILS. And I was on the 777. And the freaking ILS signal never came up. So I'm coming down on the VNAV down to like final approach fix. And then I get there and I don't see a localizer scaled or a glide slope scale. Obviously, I get there, the plane starts to fucking level off. So I'm like, okay, I got visual, autopilot off, and I just flew a visual approach. But like, why? Then I was looking, and I don't know, some sort of bug.
Range 3587, sent by the Fox 4, Miami Last East altimeter 3007.
Oh, he's saying it's Frogs 4.
Yeah, he's probably confused. He said Frogs 5
Range
earlier.
3587, sent by the Fox 5, Miami Last East altimeter 3007.
I'm looking at it. I don't know. It wasn't you. It was, I think, another Spirit.
Three 3007. Bridge 33 Tango, flighting 100, descend maintain 2000.
Where are you staying?
Huh?
What were you saying?
Oh, I'm updating my actual EFB
Number 1729 Miami Center cross,
to look at
and maintain 110,000, 4 miles
the
altimeter
chart
3006.
real life. Not that it's gonna change anything, but yeah, they changed it all up. So now basically they can just give you a runway change if they do from 9 to whatever, and just clear you straight for the approach without vectoring. I mean, it's a smart decision. Because it used to be only like 9. Anything else you needed radar vectors.
Bridge 32 Tango, flighting 1604 miles from the fatty, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, clear to ILS 19 right approach.
Dude, what speed are you doing? You gained like 10 miles.
I'm 7.8, 7.85ish,
Virgin 117 Foxtrot, Frederick Energy.
but I'm at 35. I'm 495 over the ground.
Miami Center, hello, NASA, flight of 380, about 10 miles west of Reno.
Lost out.
NASA flight of 3, this is...
Bro, how do some people have such a bad fucking microphone? How?
It sounds like he's a fucking plane for real.
No, bro, I mean, probably like in a Cessna with a cheap ass headset. Like,
Fair enough.
I'm not saying you gotta spend $100 for a headset, but like, you find pretty cheap and good stuff for like $40. Like, some people on that sim, they're insane.
126.85, citation for Romeo Sierra.
Miami Center, American 1717 Heavy, out of departure out of Miami, climbing through 1000.
American 1717 Miami Center, climb and maintain, flight level 410.
410, 1717 Heavy.
And attention aircraft, I'll be closing up in about 5 minutes.
Great.
Bridge 32 Tango in 250 at 819 on your right clear line.
Miami departure is going to land for 4 hours. That would just fly. No problem. Never mind. Well, that's fly.
Yeah, but Miami's departure wrong, I think. I mean, if the call sign says departure, the way it works on VATSIM usually is you're a departure only controller, you cannot do arrivals. If it says approach, then you can do both. Bro, honestly, I think after I get my S2, I'm gonna transfer myself.
Where are you going?
I don't really know, but ZNY, it's just not good. I don't feel it. I don't feel the motivation to control. Like, there's nobody ever there. There's no instructors ever available. It's like,
And,
I don't know, man.
Romeo Mike,
Not saying like everywhere else you're gonna find instructors. Probably the only place where you can find instructors every day is something like Memphis or I don't know. Miami, I assume it's gonna be pretty busy too, but at least freaking Miami, I get traffic, you know? And I'm not sure how it works with the rules, with the Tier 1 facility and this and that, but I mean, it just bothers me so much that I have to wait 100 years to get a training session. And by the way, I did the training session and it's not that it didn't go well, but the guy said that like we ran the same scenario like 3 times. The first time we ran it, it was basically way too slow, according to him, in Trenton Tower, which I understand. I mean, he's right. I just had a bunch of I had a mix of, I have like 2 IFR aircrafts. Ground was online this time. That's how the scenario was. So a few airplanes there, mostly VFR, a couple of IFR, including a few jets, and then arrivals. Sometimes people want to join the pattern, they come in, or some arrivals, like some jet arrivals. So from everything I've read, the use of lineup and wait, everywhere in the SOP and everywhere it says don't use lineup and wait unless you need it, right? That was my understanding. So I'm here in a Class D with mostly VFR aircrafts, and yes, I mean there's like 4 or 5 airplanes in line to take off, but I just make them wait. Like I do things slowly. Like, okay, somebody calls me on a 8-mile final, I just go, okay, clear to land, you know? Maybe I can squeeze out a departure out of there, but they're all props. Fuck. Oh, bro, here we go with the stutters again. This is really bad.
Oh, wow. That happens. Yes.
Bro, even my screens are lagging. I think the sim might crash, bro.
Why is it lagging so much? How are your timers stuff?
The temps are good, but
Like, go look at your usage. Oh, your stream is stuttering.
GPU is like maxed out, but it says 44 degrees. And then GPU says 12%, memory says 42%.
What's maxed out?
The GPU.
That's not supposed to be.
Predict 321. Yeah, this is not good, guys. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. Auto FPS is saying that I have 52 FPS. I think it's recovering. Well, a few starters. I don't know. It's pretty bad. I think it's just because it's downloading everything right now.
Wow, I've never seen that happen like that. That's crazy.
You see, now it's decent, but it's gonna be a horrible landing. Like, I might fucking crash the plane, I don't know. On top of that, it's windy too, so. I mean, honestly, in this game, I always get the GPU usage really, really high, even though the temperatures are always in the green, or like always low. So that's always been like that for whatever reason. Like, I didn't see in the NVIDIA app. I just saw it in Task Manager, which I don't know how accurate it is. But
I mean, that lag looked more like something was maxing out. I mean, the GPU shouldn't be that much of an issue at 100%.
yeah, no, it's always up there with this game. Even though we both know you're not GPU limited, you don't have a bottleneck. It's always the CPU. I think what it was is it was just downloading the whole thing. It didn't have any caching to do. So internet is really good, I think. I don't have issues there. It's just I didn't get the warning message that my broadcasting was anything bad, but I don't know.
Is it normal you get a warning? Fuel on board below 6,600
pounds? Yeah. Yeah, on this thing you don't wanna I don't wanna land with less than 8 personally. So I always put arrival fuel like 8,000. What do you mean, why not?
Is there a reason for the 8,000?
I mean, In a 321, that's just a good number. And then this page is always bugged. Like this whole thing. See how it puts everything on extra instead of here. The alternate is always negative. Minus, mean destination fuel is minus always. Like I don't fucking understand.
Change the alternate.
No, I'm gonna keep Palm Beach.
No, I mean the fuel, the alternate fuel. I don't know, 2, 5.
Yeah, now I fixed it because I put min destination fuel 5. It gave me, which is really low. I'm just gonna do like 6, and then it tells me that I have an extra 37 minutes before bingo. So I don't know, man.
Of extra time.
I just hope I can do a good flare. And
flying right now.
I just hope I can do a decent flare and not have major performance problems. But yeah, it has to be the rolling cache, because it's the only thing I touch besides the frame gen. But we both know that the frame gen doesn't have anything to do with any of this. And by the way, I changed it back to X3, so to see if it fixed anything, but it didn't. So not very smart for me to do, or at least if I did it, I should have flown around a little bit.
Is this the first time you booted the game after deleting the rolling cache?
Yeah.
That might be it.
I like your prediction, 321.
Yeah, that's what I always do.
On this plane or on every plane?
You haven't noticed? Like, all my predictions are like the plane you fly.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't noticed.
I had a great landing on this aviation, so I
Need to have a bad one.
I need to keep my average high.
Okay, this is Dade Collier, right? Alligator, Alcatraz, whatever. Oh, who's calling me?
I already watched.
2685. He said the guy was gonna go offline. Interesting. So apparently he can also do arrivals. I like that.
Miami approach, good evening, Legend 117, heavy advantage, passing 6,800.
That was you talking, since when does he have a English accent?
13, 11, 17, 117 Foxtrot Heavy, Miami, hello, expect the LS1 to approach the Miami altimeter 3007, continuous climb to the Bonefish 3 arrival.
Continue descent to Bonefish 3 arrival, expect the island 1 2 of the 330 and merchant 117.
Miami approach hello, Frontier Flight 3836, out of 8.1 descending via the Fox 5 landing east, we have India.
Frontier Flight 3836, follow Miami, expect the ILS not approach, altimeter 3007.
307, expect the ILS 9er for Frontier Flight 3836.
Miami approach shallow, speed wing 1574, out of 11.2, descending via Fox 5 with India.
Hello, Spirit Wind 1574, Miami, expect the ILS 1, runway 9er approach, altimeter 3007.
Expect ALS runway 9, altimeter 3007, speed wing 1574. You need to ride the sweep brakes on this.
Yeah, I had to run them quite a bit. So Fox.
Frontier Flight 3836, out leg, clear the ILS from an approach.
Clear that S9er at leg, Frontier Flight 3836. Okay, set 1500. So far, it's kind of decent.
X-ray, Mike, November 36, this time out of my airspace where the service permit negative for you change approved, see ya.
It would be changed to blue, so that means 366.
Oh, I'm gonna smash this thing so bad. I haven't flown the Airbus in a while. Plus, if I have stutters, like... Fuck. And a payward scenery. Like, I'm scared to change views, bro.
Mail cargo, Armand cargo,
Oh.
3 heavy contact the ground, 1 to 1.8, see ya.
Contact ground on 121.8. Have a good night. See you.
You're gonna float and then smash.
Most likely.
Ground there, Canada 1209.
They're kind of 1209, Miami departure, low wind 12011,
Bitch,
15,
bitch,
are now
bitch.
default, with A right, clear for takeoff.
Bitch, bitch, bitch.
Let's take off.
If you don't hear it, you're a bitch.
Spirit Wind 1574, cross leg at above 4,000, clear the ILS runway 9 approach.
Lag at or above 4,000, clear ILS approach runway 9, speed wing 1574.
Departure UPS 1345, passing 2000 for 4000 in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, 1345, Miami departure, lower our contact, I maintain 16,000.
16,000, UPS 1345.
Here, I'm 35 center at 12,000, descending to 11,000.
Spirit Wind 35, 87, Miami, hello, expect the ILS coming down approach, altimeter 3007.
What are we barking?
Expecting ILS, runway 9 approach, and what's the estimate?
The altimeter 3007.
3007.
Frontier Flight 3836 from Renana, clear line, winds 12011, gust 15.
Curland 9er, Frontier Flight 3836.
What's your
Fox
parking?
American 359, holding short, or coming up on
Fox 18.
American 359, Miami departure, low winds 12011, gust 15. Runway 8 right, clear for takeoff, RNAV diesel.
Alright, RNAV Seesaw, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff, American 359.
Air Canada 1209 with our contact, the altitude.
We're climbing through 1,900 for
Your
Air Canada
windshield
1209.
is
Canada 1209, climb and maintain 7,000.
Up to 7,000 for Air Canada 1209.
$2,500.
Are you watching the stream?
yeah, the trees. Yeah, they're exactly like this.
Haha. Oh my god, bro. It's gonna so bad. Man, the wind is shifting. Nice. I don't know if you heard. I said I'm going to Fox 18, and what I was telling you earlier is that I had to drop the gear at like 3,000 feet because it wasn't
Departure Air
slowing
Canada
down.
1209, climbing through 6,000.
Air Canada 359, radar contact now, maintain 7,000.
Why I don't see
7,000 American 359.
I see the others, not you.
Air Canada 1209, climb and maintain 16,000.
16,000 Air Canada 1209.
UPS 1345 heavy Lima airspace, radar service terminated, free change approved tonight.
Intercom, we'll see UPS 1345 heavy.
$100 above. Minimum.
Flight slow.
Testing. 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Miami approach, good evening Air Canada, 143 heavy, what's descending by Dakota 3, passing 11.
Air Canada 143 heavy Miami, hello, expect the ILS 10 left approach, altimeter 3006.
Expect the ILS 10 left approach and 3006 Air Canada 143.
American 359, climbing.
I didn't really bounce, but it
1,000
was
American
weird for sure.
359.
Spirit winds 1574, runway 9, clear line, the winds 2011, gust 15.
Runway 9 clear to land, Spirit Wings 1574.
Spirit winds 3587, out leg, clear the ILS for 19 approach.
Frisbee in the ILS, 09 approach, 3587.
Alright, approach American 3313, 17.3 on device 2, information, India. American 3313, Miami thanks for India, expect the ILS from 9 approach, altimeter 3007. 3007, expect ILS 9, American 3313.
Miami approach bearing 719 is 2,000 out of Fort Lauderdale.
Spirit wind 719, Miami departure, hello, radar contact, line maintain 16,000.
16,000 bearing 719.
Frontier Flight 3836, continue on Tango, cross the runway 12, connect the ground 1 to 1.8 on the other side, see it.
Tango cross 12, ground point on the other side, Frontier Flight 3036.
Air Canada 1209, climbing out of airspace with a service terminated, free change approved, see it.
Miami ground, American 2319 Heavy with information. Victor, ready to taxi.
American 2319 Heavy, Miami ground, low runway 8, right taxi at November 12, Mike.
Taxi via November 12, Mike, runway 8 right for departure, American 2319 Heavy.
Ground Frontier Flight 3836, crossing 12 on Tango, parking Fox 18.
Frontier Flight 3836, Miami ground, low taxi to the main flight, Papa, look at that.
To ramp via Papa, American 30, or sorry, Frontier Flight 3836, good day.
Miami ground, hello, Spirit Wings 1574 on Tango going to Foxtrot 23.
Spirit Wings 1574, Miami ground, low taxi to the main flight, Papa, have a good day.
Papa to the ramp, Spirit Wings 1574.
Virgin 6 Heavy, concourse Juliet, ready taxi. Virgin 6 Heavy, Miami ground, low runway 8 right taxi, right Quebec.
taxi.
Look at look at my stream. Look at my stream, bro.
And we'll go back.
Look at that shit.
American 2319, contact departure 126.85. Have a good day.
That's awesome.
Is that departure 1625 back at 2319?
Up 333 Miami ground. Can you pass that American on your right, or do you have to wait for him?
We can take our clearance now, but we can wait on him if that's alright.
Yeah. Huh?
Scenery is pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely have some investigation. What I'm gonna do is try to start and see it. Like I'm gonna close the screen, and then later I'm gonna start back up, restart the PC. But I've noticed Windows Update did an update also. I don't know.
Hey, right.
From there.
Miami ground up 2187, 521.
Cash it. Probably like the real street.
Single Quebec up 2187.
Miami ground, American 957. We are ready for taxi.
American 2957, runway 8 right for departure.
Okay, we'll use 8 right. American 29%.
American 2957, roger, take your runway 8 right.
What's the landing?
Wide,
187.
8 right via Quebec. American
You know,
Load
the
it
one
again. It's crazy
Okay,
this way.
Copa 333, runway 8 right.
This airplane
below the
has
American 737.
one major issue in my opinion, which is the side load that you get from a crosswind is so exaggerated. Like you touch down completely straight, but as soon as you touch down, if there's like a little bit of crosswind or a little bit of crab, you just go immediately up the other side. Obviously, I don't have a replay to watch it, but it's like the only plane where this happens, where you touch down and like boom, immediately. And
Miami ground, good evening.
I mean, there was a crosswind from the right, because the wind was 130, and the plane looked pretty good landing, and immediately after touchdown, it just went to the right, which, okay, normal, like you touch down, if you're on a side load, the plane will go to the right, gain traction, but it just feels very weird, and I don't have this problem with any other airplanes, just with the Phoenix. So honestly, I don't know. But that's just the plane, that's what I've always noticed with this thing. Probably the hardest plane to land. Like I can land the triple just fine, the 7-3 just fine. Oh, my beacon is still on. But the others, I don't have issues. This one, it's always the landing. So I'm gonna try to figure it out.
By Delta
Not the
2187,
landing.
I guess just the big
It's like this, but I want to figure out what's wrong.
Do you take Delta 2187?
Even with the rolling cash and stuff.
Bearing the 3557
I'll try to
ground to
recreate later. Reload. Maybe do some artificial traffic.
but it's something like the test to the way by the hub.
Yeah, no difference. So, alright guys, well, thanks for watching. We'll try to troubleshoot whatever is going on and catch you next time.